What's up? No, Schefter. I'm not giving you Aaron Rodgers and Antonio Brown for Bilal Powell. Stop asking me. Fantasy football is a lot of fun, especially when you're in a league with all your friends. If you don't know what fantasy football is, it's a competition where you pick imaginary teams with real NFL players, and you get points based off how well they actually play. I'll be the first to tell you how intense this can actually get. Me and my 9 other friends are in a league, and we gather every Sunday to watch the games. Let me show you. Crazy reactions.
That was an aggressive strike.
A lot of yelling.
Fuck with him.
You're not gonna have him for 6, like.
I don't care, Finn, because I get the backup.
He's your whole team.
A lot of happiness.
I'm projected 153 right now. This is my best week. I haven't scored 124 in forever. And I'm not even done yet. I still have Robbie Anderson, Deion Lewis. If Deion Lewis plays, I'm freaking out. I'm tweaking.
A lot of close calls.
Ankle, get in there. Oh.
Absolutely unbelievable plays.
Whoa! What just happened with him?
It may seem like all fun and games if you're winning, but the way we play, last place has to do with punishment. And this year, the 9 other people in the league had to choose a haircut for the last place finisher. Let's say we put a lot of thought into it.
Obviously, Trevor's a huge Eagles fan, so we chose to give him an Odell haircut, right? And I mean, some of the other options that we had were turning his head into a lizard, where he would actually get a lizard shaved like it was sitting on his head. We had a couple other ideas. Can't really think of them off the top of my head because they weren't really as important as the Odell idea, you know. When we chose Odell, we chose it because we thought it would make him look very stupid, you know. Obviously, last place is a very heart-wrenching thing to go through. We wanted to make it even worse for him.
Without further ado, this is why you should not come in last place in your fantasy football league. Just like I didn't. I almost did.
Here he comes, he's coming in. He's in.
Haircut time.
Yeah!
Yeah, boy. Haircut time. He's so mad. Yeah. Right now?
Yeah!
Go sit down.
We get to the barber shop, we show the barber a picture of what we want, and at this point Trevor has no idea that no idea. Didn't let him see it, and then as the haircut kind of started to develop, there was a moment where he kind of like realized what it was.
His face got so red when he was
like, right now?
No idea. He had no clue.
Like, I wasn't there. I was like, all right. New style. I've watched plenty of barbershop videos or like how to cut hair on YouTube. So it's up to them. I can't choose. I can't choose anything. They wanted to blindfold me.
That was the plan.
But no one bought a blindfold. So. Oh, am I getting perm too? I don't know.
This haircut was obviously really out of character for Trevor, because Trevor's always been like a 4 on the sides, scissors on top kind of guy, you know. Never really gone to like a barber that like does a fade. Honestly, if he sees somebody with a fade, he just like is like, what the hell? So giving Trevor a fade was something that I think we all wanted to do.
I knew this was coming.
So I think the lines might have been a little bit overboard, and we had to decide whether we wanted to do them or not. And then we were looking at a lot of pictures. It was either we were gonna do like the triangle lines, which is what we ended up doing, or like the straight lines, or like some weird design. And I think what made it worst is we only did them on one side of his head. So obviously we added a lot of twists into this.
Pencil, don't overwhelm me. Brow time, here we go.
Rather I do it. Maybe like a pencil.
No, I feel like I gotta do it.
Come on, Mickey.
Is this the way would I go at like this?
Boss, let's get it done.
You're gonna want to hold it like more vertical. I'm just gonna let you do it.
Come on.
Yeah, there you
Get it. What do you mean? You're shaving my eyelash. Don't move. Yeah, you are shaving his eyelash a little bit.
I'm not gonna lie.
Look at his face. He's just cleaning it up. See, he feels way more comfortable now. Yes, I do. You literally had the blade on his eyelash. Yeah, on my eyelash. You were shaving my eyelash. Yeah, that's what I meant. Boys, come on. It doesn't look bad. Oh my goodness gracious.
We had to decide between whether we wanted to get it permed or bleached, because the original idea was to get a perm and a bleach like Odell has with the curly hair, but the issue with that would have been is we couldn't have done it all on the same day because his hair would probably fall off. We thought that was also an option because give or take it would have been funny either way, but it would have ruined the haircut. We wanted to go with perm because it was a little bit more towards the hairstyle, but we also wanted to go with bleach because it'd make him look dumber, you know? We decided to go with the perm, and it was like a lot more expensive than a bleach would have been.
Yeah, I have to re-roll those again with solution because they're just gonna keep popping out. It's not that crazy. Listen to them. Look at them.
Family reaction right here. First time seeing it. Hey, look at his hair.
I was surprised at how positive Trevor was going into it. I think that I would still be in shock if I showed up to the barbershop and 9 of my friends were waiting there for me to get an effed up haircut, but I'm still surprised at how easygoing it was for him. And when McKee said, "I want to shave one of your eyebrows," he said, "Okay." And then when we showed up for football film on Thursday, our coach saw the lines in the back of his head and gave him the strangest look I think I've ever seen, because I don't think that he would think that Trevor would show up to school with a fade, a mohawk, and lines in the side of his head. I'd like to shout out Zach Lord for his great job cutting Trevor's hair, and everybody else at Saving Face Manlius. don't get last in fantasy football because you're going to be breaking necks in a very bad way.
I'd just like to say thank you to everyone for watching, and I want to give a huge shout out to everyone in the league. This video couldn't have been possible without them. Their crazy antics allowed me to make this, and shout out to Trevor for being a good sport about the haircut, and hopefully you guys don't get last in your fantasy football league.